Just do sectarians.
تحت شوي بس اخذت بالكويت
Good enough for
انا قلت لها كيف فيه
So it's a Microsoft now. التليفون بس عشان ارجع لك اياه لانه اسمع هاي هلا حنبلش.
Just put it the wrong way.
I have a big lot of behind it. When they came up with ASS, they make ASS. Nice. That's the way to get it into you. You actually have how's big on the and then send you fresh coffee.
Hi guys, can I get everybody's attention for a quick minute? First of all, I hope you enjoyed lunch, and I'm glad you survived for the second chapter of the day. It's very good to see your faces still. Does anybody see the game? If we can get settled down, as promised, no pressure on Sammy, but this is going to be the best talk of today.
Hello, everyone. Okay, welcome back. I hope that you have a great lunch. I'll start talking about a journey by digital transformation. So everyone thinks that digital transformation this is a new one that everyone talks about digital transformation when we need to transform our business. So just it's a journey that everyone wants to consider. It's not a master move. Why? There are 5 factors of considering any digital transformation. There are, you need to consider your customers, your competitors, your data, innovation, and value. 5 pillars, it does not take you into like just one stop and just move it in very short time. You need to have a long-term objective, vision. Anyone wants to go into any digital transformation, it's a journey that he wants to start with point A and reach into point B. So that's why I have just put that slide here, and we want to talk about cloud, how the cloud can help you to transform, and how can it take you into the digital transformation. So my name is Samer Awallah. I'm a global ISP partner sales lead for MCC countries as business development. We do partnership with partners and build on our technology with partners and build that ecosystem across to the customers. So Sitecore is one of our partners, and they built their own solution on Microsoft. So let me start here with common challenges that business and IT departments go on a daily basis. Business usually requires rapid innovation. We have seen also business usually ask for connected customers, how they can go to market, how they can penetrate the market. They keep asking, how can we get value out of this market? And there's been so many barriers. IT challenges are definitely goes into like what we can spend for, what are our priorities. Our system works well, so just keep the right ones, and we don't need to change anything. It's so many things that has been kept silent, so many things that has been just kept to band-aid and with ad hoc connections. So these are common challenges. If you want to think of transformation, you want to think of a platform, having a platform. This is where composable, it was the gentleman who was talking about, is platform. Composable is a SaaS model that helps you to integrate and seamlessly integrate with your needs as business innovation. So why we would need to consider cloud? So many people talk about cloud. Is it like e-hosting? Is it like something that data center outside somewhere else? It's more than that. Cloud helps you to go into faster market. I have seen so many cases that when a business starts to think of like marketing campaign, wants to launch something and they want to go into the market, they go back to the IT department. IT department starts to look into their utilization, their resources. They want to find out the infrastructure that can start with the marketing campaign. It goes back and forth. It takes it into days, weeks, or maybe months. Okay. So simple, if a marketing department wants to start with anything, they can just launch it in a matter of, could be minutes or hours. Second, that you utilize your hardware. IT departments usually, they go and justify their budget to acquire new hardware. And this is, I know that everyone knows that story, but cloud is more about simplicity and agility. It's about more than complementing your journey in a fast way. You want to transform, you do not want to hit into challenges where you can delay your go-to-market plan as a marketing campaign and get into some blockers here and there. So competitors, they go and hit you in the market more than you go into it. So hardware utilization, you pay for what you use. In a SaaS model, definitely it's helping you to offload your managed service to the provider as well. Availability, what we mean by availability, you do not need to care about your availability because service providers, usually Microsoft Azure, gives you SLA. Yeah, your data gonna be available no matter where it's resides. So if you are going with any cloud provider, that gives you your availability. So this is something that you want to ensure your data is available whenever needed. So this is what the cloud is. If you want to consider that in on-premise, redundancy costs a lot. Always, redundancy costs a lot. So this is what cloud, and this is what we call traditional IT and the cloud. And everything we speak about, if you want to go back, 10 years ago, like our colleagues said, we were not expecting that we can order a taxi while we're sitting at home. No one was expecting that. We used to call maybe the phone that we were using is just call a taxi on mobile phone at his number and he comes to my place. So Microsoft Azure helps you to innovate. As I said, one of the 5 pillars of any digital transformation is innovation. And part of the innovation, yes, we need data. Data, it has been said a while ago and recently, data became very valuable like oil. But if oil if we are unrefined oil, we're not getting anything out of this, right? So it has been a process. We need to do so many things to get gas, gasoline, fuel, whatever things there, right? And chemicals. So this is where the value gets in. So Microsoft helps you to innovate. What we mean by innovation is that business requirements looking into something we want to penetrate that dark market. What we mean by dark market? We have seen so many marketing campaigns just goes into SMSs. Does it make any sense for me? No. I can just delete it and that's it. But what if I target a specific customers and that can get me revenue to me? This is what value is all about. This is what I need to transform into value. Microsoft helps you to innovate using artificial intelligence, using apps, using hybrid models. You have the tools that you can also develop your application in, and you have the infrastructure, and you have data that also can give you SQL, no SQL, whatever you name it. Okay, and it gives you the choice to go and use your open source architecture. So here's a journey of modernizing application. In the panel, they were saying about migration, they were saying about transformation, they were saying like as is, customer has a choice to go into the composable. Now, people may think of like, should I go into the SaaS model from the beginning? It might be complex, it might be too difficult for me to just decommission, close everything and just move it with SaaS, right? It may take me longer time, it may be requirement to pay a lot of effort. So we have the choice to migrate or replicate. If you want to consider that, it's like something similar to go from on-premise into Azure IaaS. And Microsoft does that for you. Microsoft helps you with that. Then also is a platinum partner with the sidecar that can help you transforming that lift and shift into Microsoft Azure. Modernize, you can also extend your existing environment or your existing application and modernize that with Microsoft IaaS and PaaS. So we do have also platform as a service, and we have the infrastructure that can help you to cope with your changes. So you can take it partially into phases, where you can host certain phases into the cloud and push that update gradually, and then move the other one from on-premise back to the cloud as well through phases. And then the last one is SaaS application, where you just offload everything. You do not worry about your managed operation efforts. Vendor provider for the application side, like site code, can take ownership of your availability and sustainability and your business growth. So the only thing that you need to consider is integration and your business innovation. So this is to sum it up. Like you are in on-premise here. And this is where the migration goes into, okay? So this is what was referring through the conversation that they were saying that you have the choice. And what the gentleman was asking, how can I transform? You're not mandated to transform things from the beginning and just close whatever you have on-premise and just move it fast. So you have the choice to go into IaaS, lift and shift. Or by lift and shift, you may have dedicated resources on-premise, and you can take that into IaaS. And IaaS help you to pay as you go. Maybe in a certain time that you need to scale up and then scale down. So you still, your investment in the cloud matters. Services, you still have that, like I said, you have a modernization, you can take certain applications into the cloud and then you can push and on gradual phases as well. And the last one is code local. And this is what Nura was asking for. Microsoft has a dedicated product, dedicated solution that helps customers to integrate and help the frontline business users. They can do their, let's say, workflow or changes processes in connection with the departmental solution. So end users have the choice to do their own application without going back to the IT department or do some massive development. And that helps in what we said in the cloud computing, it's simplicity and agility. So end user can do the things on their own without going into complexity. And line of business as well extension. Here we have also, I put this in SAP and ERP in general. We do connect with so many ERP applications. So we have also the extension that custom business processes that can also be leveraged by Power Apps and Oracle. I'm not sure how many persons have been coding maybe 20 years ago. There's been a tool called Designer, very well. It was like a wizard tool that was giving the programmers a way of developing certain triggers, certain code, and calculating out. That was like incredibly change in developing any application so quickly. So we were going to any end user was asking for something, okay, and we were able to develop and to get them to develop their own screens in a matter of like half an hour. And that was transparent, connected to the database. They have their own models, they have their own entity relationship, whatever, and they go like, just an end user wants to do something. They do not want to go back to the IT department or the company. And this is where we see it here, when mobile application front ends are a bit complicated and made it overwhelming for IT department to go through. And I can guarantee that most of the companies are offloading or subcontracting web mobile application to companies. So this is something can be given to the end users. So also Azure Application Services, we have application service, we have functions, we have logic apps. All of these applications are integrated with on-premise, AWS, and GCP, Google Cloud. That helps the programmers when we say about integration and when we say about SaaS. End users, instead of about building and innovating new business models, they can integrate with APIs. And all of these services are available through PaaS services in Microsoft Azure. So, anyone knows about Microsoft Azure? We have 66 plus Azure regions, and we have 200 plus data centers. Anyone can differentiate between region and data centers? There. Yes.
As per my understanding, one reason might have multiple data center or availability point of view, one data set goes down, then other one can serve the
Absolutely. Fair over. So a while ago, maybe 15 years ago or 20 years ago, if anyone wants to have high availability, they want to have redundant application, right? And so it's servers. So region, it means that we launched, for example, we have just recently launched about data center. We have live data centers in UAE. Every region has an availability zones. In cloud computing, we have availability zones. Every zone has its own redundancy. So if any data center, the whole data center went into disaster, the other data center is still able to take over within that region, within that country. So consider a region as a country. Okay? So it's massive development here that Microsoft is building across the globe with 60 plus of Azure regions and more than 200 data centers with 4 plus millions of servers and using cutting edge technology here. Okay? Given that we are also building all of these data centers and cloud computing, keeping in mind security. I wouldn't have a chance to speak about security, but Microsoft is leader in Magic Quadrant with Gartner in 4 categories with identity and managed devices, and we are getting into the antivirus and XDR with SOC and SIEM as well. So we are leaders in security, and all of these data centers are managed operationally with $1 billion annual cybersecurity investment every year. We are also compliant with 91 maybe plus with compliance globally. You name it, in US, in Europe, in Asia, in every single country, whoever has compliance and regulation, we also certify our data centers into these compliance with GDPR in Europe, HEPA, PCI DSS in US, SOX, whatever you name it, all of them. And I'm going to go into this slide heavily. This is something that we want to consider. This is what Microsoft offers to the developers, to the customers, to whomever subscribe to our Azure Cloud. We have it PaaS here, and the other one, it's all here PaaS. So you have application platform, you have media, you have integration, compute, and infrastructure goes into compute storage and networking. You have IoT, you have intelligence. We're building that, and we're continuously enhancing that. So this is something that if I want to talk about it in details, that can take me even more than 2 hours more. So anyone knows about why cloud and shared responsibility? This is something very important. This is something part of the journey of transforming and considering agility with simplicity. Anyone knows what shared responsibility is or wants to know what are the challenges in shared responsibilities? Okay, let me start with that. This is where on-premise, it takes care by individuals, by customers themselves. And this is where the challenge at the beginning I was referring to. IT utilization, time to market, and availability. Everything has labor, everything has capital expenses. So usually it costs a lot to keep the lights on. And this is where most of the IT budget goes into on-premise because they do everything. So think of it like if you have high availability, for example, if I want to talk about IaaS or PaaS itself, you need someone who knows networking, you need someone who knows storage, you need someone who knows middleware, application, and you need someone who knows application as well. So this is very, you need to find tech savvies to keep the lights on and you there as a high level. Now, if we go into IaaS, this is where customers, in the blue that Microsoft takes care of, and the green that customers takes care of. So we still offer the flexibility and the simplicity for virtualization, server storage, and networking. Where when you deploy, you can just ask for a virtual machine. I have done that myself. I did clustering in 99. It took me 2 months to implement clustering high availability active. 2 months. With the cloud, I did it in 5 minutes. I had my cluster, I had my availability, I had everything in the cloud in 5 minutes. Literally. And I was able to run certain tests, shut down one of the nodes, and another one fixed it. Okay, so if you want to think of it, this is where we fast to market. This is where time to provision, time to go. Marketing campaign, once the large samples are critical, so but highly available, if they want to keep that on, they can consider the IaaS in the cloud, and they can provision themselves. Okay. Now, if you want to go into PaaS, where we may need some additional services for integration and APIs, we still have a choice to go into PaaS. And SaaS, the only thing that administration, where you can authorize end users for authentication and authorization where they can see. They own the data, and the customer owns the data, right? So even in SaaS, this is where the only thing that the end user will need to consider is administration. And others are taken over by the SaaS provider, by the SaaS solution. Okay, this is a great slide. I just want to highlight our partnership, our ecosystem with Sitecore on a corporate level, on a very high level in the US. Sitecore, board member and founder, is sitting with Microsoft, and we are very close partnership in building and using Microsoft technologies. Okay, and we have our commitment to help them and support them. And this is why Sitecore have selected Microsoft Azure for cloud and for their solutions. Okay, so it's always on for them, end-to-end scalability, the only enterprise-grade cloud, a speed to market. I was just listening to the roundtable, and I've seen so many challenges that you guys were talking about. One of them is, how can I transform into SaaS? How can I migrate my existing application into the cloud? Okay, and Microsoft helps Sitecore in developing and transforming any customer into the cloud, into that simplicity. Okay. So, any further questions? Any things that you wanna ask? Please let me know. Thank you so much.
Does anybody have any questions for Samit? So Azure pronoun. All right, excellent. I guess Samit, you did such a perfect job. No questions. All right, thank you. Thank you, Simon, for that. You lived up to the promise I made to everybody. So, guys, for the last segments of our day, this is very much a community-based segment. So, I hope those of you who already know what to expect are just as excited. Those of you who don't know much about what we've been walking around with our tags that say MVP for a while. Those of you who are MVPs or who are Cypress certified developers or part of the Partners Network know exactly who this next person is that's coming up on stage. For those of you who don't, this person has quite the long history with Sitecore in many different capacities. He is the, I would say, most iconic figure for the global community of Sitecore. Probably one of the most likable people you'll meet in person as well. And the Globetrotter, this is the first time that he ever visits Jordan. And it's the first time that he attends SUGMEA. He's coming all the way from Budapest, and he is really from the guest of honor for today.
I don't know if it's true. Yes, thank you. So it's so great to be here, and as Sean mentioned, it's the first time for me, working for Sitecore to be in the Middle East, and I'm really grateful to have all this community and working with you and supporting you. Maybe just a couple of things about myself. I was born and raised in Hungary, and I started to work with cycle technology back in 2006. So with that, it's 16 years. So for the first 10 years, I worked with a cycle partner. And after that, 6 years ago, I moved to Cypher. I work with the technical marketing team, and I'm responsible for the community relations and for the community programs, events, and this includes the MVP program. And today, I really would like to introduce you to what we are doing. So hopefully, you will see some things that you didn't know about the community, and also, for example, how the MVP selection is going on. So these are the things I will quickly cover. And after that, I would like to hand over the MVP awards those in the region who are here in the room. So, in the technical marketing team, we really have a vision to inspire and then enable the technical audiences. You know, it's not the same marketing as other companies. We talk to individuals who understand technology, and they require different ways to understand technology. That's why we do different things. And our community is really global, and not only during the pandemic, but in general, we rely on online ways to interact with the community. We have one way is the Site for Community portal, where you can find different forums, you can find user groups, you can find events, and different ways to interact with the community. This is maintained and supported by Site for. The other two ways is really a community effort. And I'm really proud of that because, you know, ourselves at Cycle, we cannot do everything, but we have this community of 30,000 people, and they do a lot of things for us. So one of them is the community Slack chat, where 40,000 people are chatting. We have more than 50 channels, and it means that if you have any question about Cycle, you can go to Slack, and you can find an answer in less than 5 minutes. Someone around the globe willing to help you, even if you are a competitor, even they don't even know you, even if they cannot pronounce your name, which happens for me sometimes. But I think it's really important that this is the community we have at Cycle. And I think it's important for the community members, and it's important for our partners, and it's important for our customers, because you can make sure that even maybe someone who don't know everything about Cycle can use these channels, interact with the community, and get the answers in quickly minutes. So as you can provision an Azure server in minutes, you can get a site answer in minutes. The service, it's a Stack Overflow technology, it's a Q&A website, more than 10,000 questions and answers available. So any questions you have about site core technology, most probably you can find an answer on Stack Exchange. But there are some things that we are doing. We do have a YouTube channel with more than 8,000 subscribers, and we are posting 1 or 2 videos a week about some technology. Sometimes it's high level, sometimes it's really deep. So everyone can find information about Cypher on our YouTube channel. So if you didn't subscribe so far, please do it, because I think it's really valuable information. We do have a developer newsletter monthly. We are selecting different blog posts and different publications from the Cypher community. So it's not a Cypher marketing newsletter. It's really for developers, for other developers in the community. And we also do events and webinars. One of the biggest ones is the Cypher Virtual Developer Day, where more than 2,000 people during 24 hours watching over 8 hours of content that's produced by the community. So 8 hours of content, 3 time zones, it's 24 hours. So 9 a.m. city time to 5 p.m. New York time, all Cypher content in different ways. And after that, all these videos are available on the YouTube channel. So if you miss that day, you can still watch it. The last Virtual Developer Day was watched by more than 7,000 people. The content is really good. Some of you already did some presentations there. But there are some other things. Of course, the Cypher community is really big on different social media. Twitter is the one of them. So if you go to #Cypher, #Cypher community, you can find some details, and you can find photos about this event already. So if you are on Twitter, you can check out this, or you can put certain photos. But of course, there are things like LinkedIn, where we have a group with more than 12,000 people there. So again, if you have anything to share with the community, if you are in need, you can go there and share with others, or you can read what others are posting on the same board. And we do have developed a portal. So last year, when we acquired these 4 companies, we had some challenges because all these 4 companies have documentation sites, they have learning opportunities, they have different offerings, and we wanted to unify that. So right now we have a developer portal where every developer can go, and everything that site offers, you can find there. If it's a learning opportunity or a documentation, it's on the developer portal. So developers.site.com, and you can find it as a developer site. But there are some other things, so more and more coming. Of course, again, the site cannot manage all of these, but we have individuals in the community who's managing Telegram channel. So there's a Cycle Telegram channel, but also there's a SUGMEA Telegram channel. So you can find information if you are a Telegram person. If you're a Facebook person, you can find a Facebook group. So everyone, everywhere you are, you can find something. Also Reddit, I don't know how many people use Reddit in this region, but Reddit is quite big, and you can find all the information managed by one of the community members in their free time, just without others in the community. So I think it's really good, and this shows the power of the community. And of course, user groups. This one is special because it's like a whole day event, but user groups, nearly 100 user groups are on the globe. People get together afterward, having a beer and pizza, and sharing their experience inside. I haven't really heard any other company doing that, and community members for that. I think it's really powerful and really grateful that the last few weeks I did it for user groups, Paris, Belgium, Copenhagen, Poland. I was just traveling and talking to others to share their knowledge and encourage them to do that. And I think it's really important. But we are doing some other fun things in other regions, like in Europe. And we talked about Oktoberfest before. So there was a lot of discussion in the community that people really wanted to do something. Of course, user groups are nice, and online places are nice, but why don't you get together as a community? And as someone mentioned before, like even you are family, at the end of the day, I have friends all over the world, every corner. It's a family. The family goes together to Oktoberfest. Of course, this is just an example. I didn't say that you should go to Oktoberfest, but there's an opportunity. Of course, if there is something in this region that we would like to cultivate, we are here to help, we are here to talk about it, we are here to support it if needed. So if you have any idea, whether it's a game or going to Oktoberfest together, sign for technical marketing, and myself is here, so you can always find me, you see my email there, you can always find me on Slack, on Twitter, and I guess I can keep myself from this community and that I want to. So please reach out to me if you have any idea, whether it's an event or anything for the community, I'm happy to help. Of course, the next big thing what is coming is Cycle Symposium. This is a really big event where we meet all our customers, partners, and individuals in the community. In October in Chicago, the registration is already on, so you can buy some early bird tickets if you're out there, if you have some time to convince your boss to send it to you to Chicago, and you will get some visa back. So if you would like to live with the community, please come to Chicago. We can also discuss it. But the most important thing for today is the end of the airport. We have heard that these individuals in the community do so much, organizing user groups, presenting the reviews, creating blog posts, creating videos, presenting the future development. Every year, Cycle is awarding these individuals who are doing the most for the community, online, offline, in different ways, creating some value for the community. And this is the MVP. MVP stands for Most Valuable Professional. Of course, MVP stands for many other things, but in our case, it's the Most Valuable Professional. And this is what we would like to celebrate today. But before I go there, I just really would like to give you a couple of things about the MVP program. One really important fact that I mentioned, we have more than 30,000 people in our community, but only the top 1% is to get to the MVP program. It's not really what we set for ourselves, but we really feel that those contributions should be valued. This is currently about 1%. So 200 to 300 people in the world. And it's also really important that how we select the ingredients, because some people think that I'm sitting at home and then you are in the It's not the case. It's a really complex process which actually takes 3 months for us. The first month is November, when we have an application process. Existing MVPs or Sancor employees can invite someone to do an application. In the application, you provide some information about yourself, what you do for the community, your LinkedIn profile, your blog, your YouTube channel if you have, and all this information is to be submitted to Sancor by the end of November. After that, we get that information and we start the review process, which is during December and January. This review process I'm managing, so I'm not selecting anyone, but I'm working with more than 100 people, including the MVP community, so existing MVPs as a whole, who can be an MVP next year, and also we have regional employees who are helping us to select, and also corporate employees who are also reviewing. So it means that every application is reviewed by at least 2 or 3 people, sometimes even 4 and 5, and then this is how we get to a conclusion. Of course, sometimes regional people say yes, and corporate people say no. That's also my job to resolve this conflict, so that's how it takes 2 months to decide. So we want to make sure that we are including everyone who should be an MVP, and those who don't make the contact here. And after that, in January, we do a press release that we announce the MVPs, and a couple of days before the announcement, we notify the MVPs so they can also prepare their own presentation, and on the day of the announcement, we try to provide feedback for those who didn't learn something. I think it's really important to mention that we have 3 categories in the MVP program. One of them is technology. This is the oldest one. The 4 programs started back in 2008. So it's quite a long program that we have. It's not as long as some MVP program, but we are getting there. Technology individuals, really those who are using the product, building something with the product. And they are blogging, creating videos, creating presentations, and that's the most important strategy. The sideboard cannot be implemented these days without having a strategy, digital strategy, or marketing strategy. And this is something that the individuals in the strategy category are doing. They are looking a lot to create marketing automation plans, the different variations of the cycle products can help customers. And the third category is the ambassadors, those individuals, and who are also a couple of them here, who are maybe behind the scenes, maybe not seen that much by the community, but they are really important for our community to grow and to support each other. So today, so it's not just level. We do have a whole program around it. Those individuals who receive the award, they sign an agreement with Sancor, which includes their benefits in the program. We have monthly webinars with the we are sharing the roadmap. Of course, they are signing an NDA, so non-disclosure agreement. So they cannot really tell what they heard, but they know where Sancor is going, what's coming, and we can share more public information with them. But also there are feedback sessions. If you are planning a new feature, we are inviting MVPs that tell us which way we should implement this. Also, there is an opportunity for them to test for the exams, for the trainings. So before the training goes live, the MVPs are testing it. We are relying on MVPs, but also for that, it's a learning opportunity to learn what something is coming in Sancor, and so on and so on. The big event of the MVP here is the MVP Summit. A complementary event where we invite individuals after symposium for the next 1.5 days, where they can really be executive team, they can network with the product management, and so on. So that's an investment important. Also, MVPs get a free license, they get discounts at different events, like symposium, user conference, and many more benefits. So it's not just simple, but both programs. Next slide, the big firebirds, and a big thank you for all the MVPs in the region, around the globe, because what they are doing is something amazing for our community. And today I would like to hand over some awards for those MVPs for MVP, but here is the list of all the MVPs that have been. Yes. So a big applause for everyone on the list. First, wow. Thank you for your contribution. Ishra, I don't know if you will take Ishraks? Okay, but maybe you don't come to the stage. Don't look like that. Mohammed, thank you for your contribution. Nabil. Starting the celebration. Shakram. Mustafa. We have Armin. And Dharmesh. Fortunately, George and Christian are here. So this is the regional MVP. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for the MVP. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me on Twitter, Slack, email. You can also use our general email address, mvp@science.com or audience@science.com. We are really happy to have you. And I think that's it from me. And we will play some video, and I would like to invite Shop on stage so together we can do some closing remarks. Yes, I think the most important thing is that it was an awesome day for me. It's an awesome experience. Seeing so many people from all over the region coming, different partners like Microsoft, so the partners outside for here. I think it's the best thing that we can have is really this awesome community. And these kind of events cannot happen without some individuals working together. You might also not be visible, but we have here Sukil, who has done a lot. And also we have Nancy in the back, who is
you took the best part. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Again, just to kind of circle back to what we said in the beginning. I know today's a tough day to ask people to come in. It's a Thursday. It's just before a holiday. So it's really a testament to how much you guys care about this. I do want to kind of do a special thanks to the people who also took their own time and invested in flying over from different countries. Tomash, one of them, but also Mustafa and the entire UAE crew. But I don't feel that bad for the Dubai crew because we always have to fly to Dubai for them. So it's okay if they can invest more time. I also do want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, Sitecore, Horizontal, Sagittarius, Panaso, American Eagle, RJ, gosh, there's a lot to see. SurfStats, of course, the first ones to sign up. And of course, Microsoft today graced us with their presence from a very, very close partnership. They were there with us since 2 months ago, collaborating on this effort. So, and they've usually been very heavily involved in all the events throughout the region. So thanks again for sticking it out. Eid Mubarak to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful break. And I will definitely be seeing all your faces when we're back in a couple of weeks to do all the deep dive offline conversations that we referred to on stage.
Good job. So much is Thank you, no problem.
That's outside. 5 minutes in any direction. That's why they need to see. They need to see. You don't need to.
I don't care what counts. Doesn't matter, whatever. That's fine.
There's a speaker.
Okay, that's the speaker, that's our speaker. Gotcha. Yeah. Probably business card. Yes, I made it. I heard something. Yeah. Hi, how are you? Yeah. No, I heard it. Lovely to be here. Bye bye.